Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I'm Anuja Kumar with the midday news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to chair a meeting of Union Council of Ministers in New Delhi today afternoon. Parliamentary Standing Committee to hold a meeting on Uniform Civil Code today to seek views of stakeholders. India's G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant says there is no shortage of funds for good startups with strong business models. India requests US, Canada, UK and Australia not to give space to Khalistanis. Delhi High Court dismisses PIL challenging RBI's decision to withdraw 2,000 rupee notes from circulation. IMD issues yellow alert for 18 districts of Odisha till Thursday. And India's men's team to take on Kuwait in final of SAFF Football Championship in Bengaluru tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will chair a meeting of his Council of Ministers today in the evening at New Delhi. According to sources, the meeting is likely to be held at the newly built Convention Centre at Pragati Maidan, which will host the G20 summit in September. This is going to be the second meeting of the Union Council of Ministers. In January, before the presentation of the Union budget, the Prime Minister had held such a meeting. The meeting has been called after senior BJP leaders met at the Prime Minister's residence on Wednesday to discuss the party's strategy for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. It was attended by Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP President JP Nadda and other senior party leaders. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Personnel, Public Grievances, Law and Justice will hold a meeting on the Uniform Civil Code UCC today. Committee head and BJP Rajya Sabha MP Sushil Modi informed that the panel will seek the views of the stakeholders on the matter. He added the meeting of the committee is non-political as the panel has members from all political parties. The UCC proposes to formulate and implement personal laws of citizens which apply to all citizens equally, regardless of their religion, sex, gender and sexual orientation. Currently, the personal laws of various communities are governed by their religious scriptures. We spoke to BSP MP and a member of the committee, Maluk Nagar.
DOPT and Law Justice. तो उसमें आज 3 बजे ये लॉ कमीशन और लीगल के लोगों को बुलाया हुआ है और 3 बजे से मीटिंग है और शायद 5 बजे के करीब तक चलेगी। और एमपी में पार्टिसिपेंट हूँ और उसमें सारी पार्टियों के लोग होते हैं, 31 मेंबर होते हैं और पूरे वर्किंग में डिटेल में वर्किंग करते हैं वो। तो ये काफी दिनों से इस मुद्दे पे होमवर्क हो रहा है और काफी दिन से अच्छा चल रहा है और देश के हित में और जनहित में क्या है वो बहुत सारे मुद्दे हैं उसमें।
President Draupadi Murmu will be on a 5-day visit to Karnataka, Telangana and Maharashtra from today. She will grace the second convocation of Sri Satya Sai University for Human Excellence at Muddennahalli, Karnataka tomorrow. The President will address the closing ceremony of 125th birth anniversary of Alluri Sitaram Raju at Hyderabad tomorrow. On Wednesday, she will address the 10th convocation of Gondwana University, Maharashtra. She will also inaugurate the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan's Sanskritik Kendra at Kuradi in Nagpur. The Startup 20 Shikhar Summit under India's G20 presidency began in Gurugram, Haryana today. The Startup 20 Engagement Group is hosting the 2-day Startup 20 Shikhar Summit. Speaking on the occasion, Minister of State for Commerce and Industry Som Prakash said education and awareness play a vital role in nurturing a culturally sensitive startup ecosystem. He said India's recent climb on the Global Innovation Index can be largely attributed to the dynamic startup ecosystem.
Startup 20 strives to create a conducive business environment across G20 nations, assist such talents from diverse backgrounds to commercializing, scale up and innovate further. In conclusion, I would like to say upon the fact that by valuing and embracing cultural diversity, we unlock the limitless potential for innovation, fuel sustainable economic growth and enhance our global competitiveness.
On the occasion, G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant said, in India, the total investment in startup has gone up to 19 times. He said Prime Minister Narendra Modi had launched the startup movement in 2016. Mr. Kant said the number of startup has increased to 100,000 from just 100 startups.
We have about 400 plus incubators. We have over 108 unicorns. But the important thing is that the total investment has gone up 19 times into the startups. We have about 11 times more incubators now since we started it. And investment, incubation, the whole ecosystem has been built up in India.
He said there is no shortage of funds for good startups with strong business models. He said startups should not look at only India alone as market, but look at the world also. Mr. Kant said the government objective is to make startup a world-class company. He said India should work together in partnership with other G20 nations so that they can also create startup movement. Political parties will now be able to file their financial accounts online to the Election Commission. The Commission has launched a web portal for filing of contribution report, audited annual account and election expenditure statements by political parties. These financial statements are required to be submitted by political parties to the poll body from time to time as per the Representation of People's Act and Transparency Guidelines. In a letter to all political parties, the Commission said that the facility has been created to facilitate political parties in overcoming the difficulties in physical filing of reports and to ensure timely filing of financial statements. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has said the Indian government has requested its partner countries like Canada, the United States, the UK and Australia not to give space to the Khalistanis. Talking to reporters during the sideline of an event in Delhi, he said it has been conveyed that giving space to the Khalistanis may affect our relations. Mr. Jaishankar added that New Delhi will raise the issue with the government of these countries. The External Affairs Minister's remarks came after the posters emerged in Canada ahead of the Khalistan Freedom Rally, which will be organized on the 8th of this month. The poster carries threats to India's High Commissioner to Ottawa, Sanjay Kumar Verma, and Consulate General in Toronto, Apurva Srivastav. According to reports, the Indian officials raised concerns about their security and communicated it informally to Canada's Foreign Ministry, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, which is tasked with diplomatic security. Earlier, speaking at the Students' Dialogue at NIT Delhi, the External Affairs Minister said the world of technology is very globalized and it can come in the form of both opportunities and challenges. Mr. Jaishankar said the youth of the country is reaching newer heights in all sectors and is making India proud globally. He added the Modi government is leaving no stone unturned in providing opportunities to the youth. Talking about Prime Minister's recent visit to the US, he said that several Prime Ministers have visited the US before, but this visit was different because PM Modi has his own identity, his own stature, and the world respects him.
आपने देखा कि आज तक पहले भी बहुत प्रधानमंत्री यूएस जा चुके हैं। इस बार ये विजिट कुछ अलग स्तर का विजिट था। क्यों था? ये था क्योंकि एक मोदी जी की अपनी पहचान, मोदी जी की छवि, मोदी जी का एक किस्म से जो उनको दुनिया में आज लोग मानते हैं कि दुनिया में और खासकर डेमोक्रेटिक वर्ल्ड में वो अब एक बहुत सीनियर, एक्सपीरियंस्ड, क्रेडिबल लीडर। और जब मोदी जी कुछ तय करते हैं या वो कुछ पोजीशन लेते हैं, इसका पूरा असर जो है इंटरनेशनल पॉलिटिक्स, पूरी ग्लोबल पॉलिटिक्स में होता है।
The Delhi High Court today dismissed a PIL against RBI's decision to withdraw currency notes of 2,000 rupees denomination from circulation. A bench of Chief Justice Satish Chandra Sharma and Justice Subramaniam Prasad dismissed the plea filed by an advocate. The court said that this decision of the government is purely a policy decision and courts should not sit as an appellate authority over the decision taken by the government. Even as several parts of Odisha are experiencing rainfall activities following the onset of the southwest monsoon, the Bhubaneswar Meteorological Centre predicted widespread rainfall in the state for the next 4 days. starting today. This rainfall activity will likely provide some respite from the humid conditions that have prevailed for the past few days. The Bhubaneswar Meteorological Centre has predicted heavy rainfall at one or two places over the districts of Gajapati, Ganjam, Raigada, Koraput, Malkangiri, Kandama and Nabarangpur, and issued a yellow warning of thunderstorms and heavy rainfall activities in 18 districts till Thursday. In Kerala, the fever cases are spiking as monsoon intensifies in the state. Due to dengue fever, over 18 deaths have been confirmed so far. More from our correspondent.
Dengue fever cases are shooting up in Kerala amid the spread of various contagious diseases including rat fever, chikungunya and H1N1 infection. Last Saturday alone, over 12,000 people sought treatment for fever in the state. Of these, 55 people were diagnosed with dengue fever. Over 18 deaths due to dengue fever is confirmed so far in the state as per official records this year. Massive cleanliness drive is being carried out across the state to prevent the spread of disease. The state government has decided to hold bi-weekly meeting at the local body level to strengthen prevention against communicable diseases. Monsoon intensified rain is being reported from across the state. Orange alert is issued in 3 districts today. Fishermen are warned from venturing into the sea in Kerala, Lakshadweep coast. Mayush is from Thiruvananthapuram.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has greeted everyone on the auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima. Mr. Modi took to Twitter to wish all countrymen on this occasion. Guru Purnima is a significant festival to pay tribute and express gratitude for one's guru, academic and spiritual teachers. In Kashmir, over 28,000 devotees have paid obeisance at the Holy Cave Shrine since the beginning of Sri Amarnath Ji Yatra on 1st of July. Officials said that while 18,500 yatris performed darshan until the evening of 2nd of July, more than 10,000 yatris paid obeisance so far today. They said that the fourth batch of 4,758 yatris was on its way from Yatri Niwas Jammu towards the respective Baltal and Noonwan base camps. Meanwhile, the cultural troops of Central Bureau of Communication, Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh, a media unit of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, are performing at several Yatra halt points and are playing many devotional songs, enhancing the spiritual mood among the devotees. The Indian men's team will lock horns with Kuwait in the grand final of the Bangabandhu SAFF Championship 2023 at the Sri Kanti Rava Stadium in Bengaluru tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Sunil Chhetri-led Blue Tigers made it to the finals after beating Lebanon in a hard-fought semi-final game in the semi-finals yesterday. The two nations will clash for the second time in this year's tournament. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has announced the Indian Women's One-Day International, ODI, and 2020 international squads for the upcoming tour to Bangladesh. BCCI said the 3 ODIs and 3 T20 internationals will be played at the Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium in Mirpur. The key domestic indices scaled new all-time highs for the third straight day today amid strength in global equities. The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange breached the 65,200 mark for the first time ever, while the Nifty at the National Stock Exchange was trading over 19,300 level in the afternoon trade. In a bilingual live phone-in program, Public Speak at 9:30 tonight, we will bring an insightful discussion on rainwater harvesting with G. Ashok Kumar, the Rain Man of India, Director General of National Mission for Clean Ganga, Ministry of Jal Shakti, and Archana Verma, Mission Director, National Water Mission. During the program, listeners will have an opportunity to pose questions to our experts on various aspects of rainwater harvesting. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to chair a meeting of Union Council of Ministers in New Delhi today afternoon. Parliamentary Standing Committee to hold a meeting on Uniform Civil Code today to seek views of stakeholders. India's G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant says there is no shortage of funds for good startups with strong business models. India requests US, Canada, UK and Australia not to give space to Khalistanis. Delhi High Court dismisses PIL challenging RBI's decision to withdraw 2,000 rupee notes from circulation. IMD issues yellow alert for 18 districts of Odisha till Thursday, and Indian men's team to take on Kuwait in final of SAFF Football Championship in Bengaluru tomorrow. And with that, we end the midday news.